Are you stressed about getting your passport in time because you got an upcoming trip? Well, so many of you have contacted me panicking about this, so I did a little digging and I found a few things that may help you. And yes, I'm going to tell you all about it in this video, but I will also send you all the information tonight in my Newsgirl News Roundup email, so make sure you sign yourself up. Now, as I told you in this video a few weeks ago, the State Department says they are so backed up that routine processing for passports is taking between 10 to 13 weeks or more, and expedited passport processing is taking between 7 and 9 weeks. So here's what you need to know. First, the State Department says if you applied for a new passport or renewed an old passport, either in person or by mail, you don't have to call them. You can just check the status of your passport online after 2 weeks. You can also sign up for email alerts about your passport status. To do that, go to passportstatus.state.gov to see if your application is either in process, approved, or your passport has been mailed. If you renewed your passport online, you can check the MyTravelGov website to see if your application has been submitted, received, is in process, is approved printed, or mailed shipped. Okay, so here's what you need to know. If you've already applied for a passport, you still don't have it, and you need it faster than the current processing time. If you are traveling in more than 14 days, the State Department says, do not call them. The State Department says you should just check your passport status online. The only thing you can do in a phone call to them at that point is change your address, update your processing to expedited service, or request 1 to 2 day delivery of your completed passport. If you are traveling in 6 to 14 days, you can call the State Department and they will notify the agency that is processing your application and request that your passport is processed in time. And if you're traveling in 5 days or less, you can call the State Department to see if you can get an in-person appointment at a passport agency or center. But appointments are limited and cannot be guaranteed. Now, if you have not yet applied for a passport and you are traveling abroad in 14 days or less, you can call the State Department. Again, you're going to need to get an in-person appointment, and those times are limited and they cannot be guaranteed either. So the phone number to call for all of this is 877-487-2778. And don't forget, if you want to apply for a new passport, the State Department is hosting passport fairs across the country all summer long. So if you want the dates for when they're happening in your area, I will email that out to you, as well as the phone number and all this other information tonight in my Newsgirl News Roundup email. Make sure you sign yourself up.